She's a very uptight bunny. Just the smallest inconvenience, she'll thump her foot. I'm just like, okay, girl, please, I'm trying. Hey y'all, today we're gonna be talking all about thumping. It's that thing your rabbit does when they literally stomp their back leg as hard as they possibly can and freak you out because it's so loud and you're like, how did this little tiny rabbit just make that giant noise? This will also be a particularly helpful video for new bunny owners that are learning how rabbits communicate. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you like hanging out with us at Small Pet Select. We love to hear from you guys. We love your comments. We love anything you guys have to say about your rabbits or what your favorite treats, your favorite bedding, or anything that we do here on our channel. We love to be able to connect with you. And one of the easiest and best ways to do that is by a simple subscribe to this channel. So let's get into it. The first thing you should know is that rabbits usually thump as a warning signal. They want whoever is around to back off, and they use that thump as a warning signal. They may feel scared, threatened, or even just angry. Okay, so my bunnies randomly thump at the most weird things. Pepper, for instance, she's somewhere around here, does not like if I clap. They'll also thump at like the sound of construction. They'll thump at if they hear a dog barking on TV. Oh my God, they hate that. And sometimes they'll thump if I play Lady Gaga. It's like the most random thing. Primrose especially doesn't like Lady Gaga. Like, I don't know why.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing.
It's literally just her. It's so weird. Wild rabbits thump too, just as our domestic rabbits do, but they might have a little more of a reason behind it. Now, I've read that wild rabbits thump to warn other rabbits of a predator or something that they need to be aware of and probably get away from. And thumping is a great way because rabbits live underground in burrows, as you may know. And so if you thump on the top of the ground, the underground rabbits can hear it really well and they know to evacuate the space immediately. Be on alert. Of course, if they're so scared they can't even run and hide, they will freeze in place and stay frozen until they feel like it's safe to move again. This is a tactic of prey animals, especially bunnies. I've seen my bunnies do this for me. If they hear a sound that they don't like, they thump and then they freeze and they just stare into space and they just kind of stand there and wait, and all of a sudden they'll just fly across the room and like underneath the bed or underneath the table or something that they consider safe. It's like, oh my God, what just happened? Now that we've talked about wild rabbits, do domestic rabbits' thumps always mean they're scared? The answer to that is no. Some domestic rabbits may start thumping if they want your attention. I have not had that experience. I honestly wish I did because I think that's so funny. And not necessarily because they feel like they are warning you of something or making you aware of a danger. They might just be thumping because they want a treat or they see that you're eating something and they want you to give it to them. It's kind of like a little way of being like a bratty kid and like stomping your foot when you're angry. Even small annoyances with other rabbits, like my rabbits don't always get along, so they will thump at each other if they feel like they're getting bothered by each other. Do remember that they always thump if they're alarmed in some way, so take this as a warning signal to know that your bunny is kind of afraid of something and you should be on the lookout for their own safety and their own just health and awareness. You should always take a thump very seriously and try to figure out why they did it because it could mean something bad and you don't want your bunny to be afraid or in a state of nervousness or anxiety. Okay, let's talk about what to do if your rabbit thumps a lot. So some rabbits don't thump at all. Some rabbits thump all the time. They all have different personalities just like humans. So what should we do? I would say out of all three of my bunnies, Prim thumps the most, and I honestly think it's for just plain annoyance. She just is so over everything. She's a very uptight bunny, and just the smallest inconvenience, she'll thump her foot. I'm just like, okay, girl, that's Pepper. Okay. When your rabbit is thumping, they're trying to communicate. Figure out what it is they're doing, if they're hopping away from something, if there's a new person in the space, a new animal in the space. You always want to make sure you know why your bunny is thumping so that you can remove that threat for them, because it's really not good for your bunny to be feeling scared or afraid in any way. It's really bad for their overall health. It can cause them to go into stasis, digestive issues in general, just from being afraid. Now let's talk about how to create a habitat that minimizes thumping. Where you set up a rabbit's enclosure really plays a big role in how they'll feel and if they'll feel safe or not. This means an area in your house that has low traffic, not a lot of sounds like doors slamming or cabinets shutting, things like that. And always remember to minimize surprises and to keep your rabbit's life pretty predictable. They really thrive on predictability. They thrive on a schedule. Like, you even want to give them the same like breakfast and dinner at the same time every single day. It will throw them off entirely if they don't get that like schedule down or that routine down. It's actually very good for rabbits' health to have that. Also, if your rabbit has plenty to do in their space, they'll be happier and healthier overall and might be like more distracted to noises or things like that happening. Consider toys for rabbits. Small Pet Select has so many different toys. They're amazing. They are handmade and they're really great for bunnies' teeth, like especially like wood sticks, apple sticks are great. If you have a rabbit that thumps, that's okay. It just means it's communicating with you, and it's good for you to know what that communication means. Rabbits also do things when they're happy too, like when they binky, which is when they like jump up in the air and like spaz out. That means they're having a really great time. That's called a binky. They also will flop. It's when they like flip over to one side and like spread their legs out really long. That means they're feeling safe and comfortable in their environment, and they are just in a very happy place. Anyway, thanks so much, you guys, for watching this video. Once again, I'm Sarah, and we are so happy to have you guys as our Small Pet Select community. Please like, subscribe, comment, ring that notification bell. Tell us funny stories about your rabbits thumping. I mean, we love to hear it. Also, please follow me on Instagram. I'm at TCPBuns. I have lots of funny content of my 3 rabbits just doing ridiculous things. So thanks so much, and see you soon.